Welcome, friends, to another episode of Graveyard Excursions. And today we are at Lakeview Cemetery on the Cleveland's east side. This cemetery was organized in 1869, and we have a lot of exploration to do today, so come along and join me. We're going to have an educational experience. Believe it or not, it's going to be pretty fun, so let's get into it. Lakeview Cemetery is home to some pretty important people, from John D. Rockefeller to James A. Garfield. And right in front of this area is the Bender plot. Every single one of these graves is part of the Bender family plot here at Lakeview Cemetery. Stuart Bender, our little Stuart, from 1931 to 1944. That is so sad, so young. And then right next to Stuart, you have Southard H. Bender, 1897 to 1986, and he went by the name Suds. Catherine J. Bender, from 1900 to 1988. And she was the beloved mother of Stuart and Martin John Bender. What drew my attention right away to this area wasn't so much, well, it was the beautiful headstone over here, but then right next to this is a tree that has collapsed over here. And I don't know when this happened. I would have to say it happened relatively recently, because it hasn't been moved out of here. We've had some pretty horrific storms coming through here, but that's not the worst of it. It's how these graves have been crushed by these trees over here. I have a hard time just walking on graves. I don't like doing it, but to see this over here, that's bad. They need to get somebody out here and clean this up. Okay, let's move along. Okay, we are here at President James A. Garfield's memorial here at Lakeview Cemetery. Wow, what a structure. I believe this is all part of it right here. It's like one large castle. Wow. What an edifice. You see those little like gargoyles hanging off the edge of it? That's interesting. Look at that. Or those look like some type of a dog with a snarly fangs over there. Okay, let's get inside and see what we got in there, okay? Wow. I'm glad I brought my walking shoes. Look at those. That figure. That must be James A. Garfield right in the middle over there. Let's go inside.
Well, welcome. This is the President James A. Garfield Memorial. It's the final resting place for the 20th President of the United States.
Wow.
The statue that you see of the President is about 7.5 to 8 feet tall. Supposing him as he will be addressing members of Congress. Alexander Doyle, who is from Steubenville, Ohio, is the sculptor of the statue. chair is actually a replica design of the president's while he was in Congress. President Garfield went to the 1880 Republican Convention as a delegate. And the party that year goes through 34 ballots and cannot make a decision. On ballot 35, they start putting in Congressman Jacob Garfield's name on the ballot. And 3 ballots later, he has the nomination of the president. He literally went to the convention as a delegate and left with the nomination of the United States. There are 16 stained glass and mosaic windows in here. War and peace are the two above the doorway. And then the other 13 windows and the other 14
Beautiful.
windows represent Ohio, which is right here, and the characters holding the log cabin. President Garfield was the last president to live in the log cabin when he was east of here in Rolling Hills. The other 13 windows
This is awesome.
represent the original 13 columns.
I didn't even know they had tours here. That is every half an hour on the hour until 2:30. We are heading down to James A. Garfield's crypt. The tour was telling us that he was in office for only 200 days when he was, oh wow, shot. Let's go where there's the light. His wife is here with him. And he was only 49 years old when this happened to him. After he got shot, he fought the injury for 80 miserable days. He suffered because of that wound, and eventually he died. As president, he was not removed from office due to the injury because the 25th Amendment had not been a thing yet back in the late 1800s. So he ended up eventually passing away from blood poisoning, of all things. And he had all his faculties to the very end. He knew what was going on. He was still actively performing the duties of president. Turns out, during the Republican National Convention, he was not even running for president, and he ended up getting nominated for the presidency at the Republican National Convention. How crazy is that? And I believe that those are his children in the urns next to it, his wife nearby, and the president with the casket with the flag over it. Thank you, Mr. President, for your service. Thank you. Well, thank you for joining me here today at Lakeview Cemetery as we visit James A. Garfield's memorial. If you guys enjoyed this video, by all means, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that too. It's most appreciated. As long as you stay subscribed to the channel, whenever we have another exploration of another graveyard, you'll be notified immediately if you click the bell icon. That way you'll know as soon as another video drops. It'll be in the loop. You'll be in the loop for it. Thanks again for watching the Graveyard Excursions. Stay safe, everyone, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.